I wanted to find out what rural life was really like in Cambodia, so I spent my weekend in this Khmer village. But that's not all, because I also visited the village's pagoda and immersed myself into the Khmer culture and traditions. Let's go check it out. It's a long drive out of Siem Reap City to get to the beautiful and secluded village of my fiance's family. Yes, I'm visiting the in-laws, every man's favorite adventure. So I'm nervous, but also excited. I hope to try some new food, see some animals, and get to know the people here a bit better. We're here, and this is the kind of place you won't find on Google Maps. There's no plumbing or internet, but they have plenty of animals. You've got your chickens, pigs, cows, and of course cats and dogs. They went full-blown Old MacDonald with this farm here. My fiance and I are relaxing for a bit by the rice fields to talk about our future together, but we're being interrupted by some guests. Rice is the most important crop for a Khmer farmer, as it's Cambodia's #1 agricultural export. Its rice was even voted best in the world for 2022. Now we're going to the pagoda, the village's Buddhist temple. This is the most important place in any Khmer community. Everyone is just having a wonderful time. People are praying, cooking, and kids are playing. I noticed that the kids are staring at me, and it's for exactly the reason that you think. They've never seen a white person before. They're just curious, and they're also very friendly. Word has gotten around that I like cats, so the kids love to bring me kittens that they find as a peace offering. Wait, can we go back a sec? No, not to that. Right about here. Okay, is this kid seriously giving me the finger? Okay, that's weird. Now moving on. At the pagoda, the people are celebrating Pichum Ben, a Khmer Buddhist holiday. It lasts 15 days, and all of the rituals involve praying and leaving out food to benefit their ancestors residing in hell. And I actually find the Buddhist views of the afterlife to be a lot more fair than the ones that we're taught in the West. Christians believe that after you die, God judges you for your actions on earth and sentences you to an eternity in either heaven or hell. Buddhists believe that your good karma on earth accumulates and grants you time in heaven, and your bad karma also accumulates and sentences you to time in hell. Seeing as no one is either all good or all bad, everyone spends some time in both, which is a lot more reasonable than the all or nothing approach that the Christians presume. After your time spent in both heaven and hell is up, you get reincarnated and you start the process all over again. If you do manage to live a perfect life without attachment, then you reach nirvana and are free from the cycle of death and rebirth. It's actually a lot like the film Groundhog Day, where only after having a perfect day is Phil freed from repeating the same day over and over again. Back at the family's farm, I've decided to check out the coolest animal, the crocodiles. This is a very common animal to raise in Cambodia in spite of the dangers. Yes, people accidentally fall into the crocodile pen all the time. Once the crocs are fully grown, they are sold, keeping some females to lay more eggs. But the crocodile market has been a lot less profitable than it used to be, as crocodile skin has gone out of style in the West. Now I'm going to observe some farming techniques in action, like this rice mill, which removes the cover from the rice to make it edible. It's pretty cool. Dinner is being prepared as I speak, but I don't want to wait for dinner, so I'm going back to the pagoda with my fiance to get some ice cream. It's really cheap, but it tastes pretty good. We're going to explore some temples before it gets dark. The pagoda has one main temple, but then it also has some smaller temples surrounding it. This is the oldest one, and I'm told it's due to collapse any day now, so let's go in, shall we? I love the artwork inside these temples. It might not be the Sistine Chapel, but it's very colorful and everything is handmade by volunteers. It's a style that's very different from Western artwork. Tell me in the comments, which piece of art is your favorite? After a short walk to admire the scenery outside the temple, it's time to head back home. And on the long drive home, I can't help but think about how happy I am to have this wonderful woman in my life. Not only will she be a great wife, but I'm also very thankful that she's helping me expand my horizons in Cambodia. Without her, I never would have been able to experience this side of Cambodia that most expats don't get to see. Next, if you want to learn about the city life in Cambodia, then you need to go watch this video right here where I break down all of the costs of living in Siem Reap City, Cambodia.